Yes, I have an NBA hat on. Yes, I'm about to talk about him. Yeah, Bill O'Reilly, Truckers, Auto Trucks, I don't even care his name. Whatever the head coach is, you need to be fired. We're about to talk about all of this. This is Deshaun's season review. Let's get into it.
Watson, and he goes down. No, he stays on his feet, throws on the run. Touchdown! Unbelievable! Watson, a magician! You see it again. How does he stay on his feet?
Yo, so we back with the quarterback series. I'm actually about to take a trip to Houston. Actually, I know we supposed to be quarantined. Man, I already paid for the ticket. Fuck that. Change of plans. I didn't go to Houston.
52 fully million
freaking coronavirus, man. I don't have it,
okay, I
but
totally believe that Brady told them no quietly first, and they said, "Okay, Plan B."
Shutting down the whole city, man. So yeah, we're gonna talk about Deshaun Watson's season. Let's get into it. So Deshaun Watson, I wish he wasn't in Houston. I really wish he was somewhere else. I wish he could go to New England or so one of these other special franchises, man, because their team is a freaking dumpster fire. Let's start off by the fact they just fired, or not fired. They might as well fire them. Let's start off by the fact that they got rid of his best weapon and then his other two weapons be hurt. I can't remember the name of them, but why would you get rid of your quarterback's best weapon because you two don't get along? If I have a business and the dude is handling the way he's supposed to, and I really don't vibe with him like that, I'm going to talk to him first before I fire him. And then you didn't even get a first round pick. You got 2 buckets of gravy with no chicken. I think you got a 2 and a 5 for D-Hop. Come on, man. It's just ridiculous, man. Let's get into Deshaun Watson's numbers. So he was 3 for 33, completions 4 for 95, attempts 67.3 completion percentage, 26 touchdowns, 12 picks, over 3,000 yards, 3,852 yards. Very decent season for what they put on the field. He barely had an offensive line. He had one good offensive lineman. Had a couple good receivers who could never stay healthy. And him himself couldn't stay healthy. So there's that. So mixed with the fact that him himself couldn't stay healthy, the receivers couldn't stay healthy, his defense just being very underwhelming. And Deshaun sometimes making not too smart decisions, which is why I was surprised when his numbers came back and he didn't throw 30 touchdowns. I was like, he didn't throw 30 touchdowns. I'm very surprised about that. But the fact he threw 12 picks was not surprising. He's a gunslinger, but he's special. Deshaun is special. So the guys in front of him that I have left to cover are more special. But, so yeah. Very up and down season. Hopefully he can patch it all together and get better next year. But I really don't know what they want Deshaun to do. Deshaun is turning into Andrew Luck. All the awful decisions that the Colts made ended up Andrew Luck getting super hurt. And was Andrew Luck getting super hurt meant that Andrew Luck retired early. So it's just a really bad situation that Deshaun finds himself in. But it could have been worse because he could have went to Cleveland. So, it's like, what is it? 6 in one hand, half a dozen in the other. So it's like he was going to get screwed either way. But I will say this, that if Deshaun, he's going to get this big payday. And there's been talks that they're going to have to pay Deshaun, so that's why they moved him. So, because Hop wanted his money, but you paid Hop his money. All he been through there, so the only bright side about this is he got traded to another black quarterback who's going to be in this series for years to come, and Kyler Murray. So, that's the only silver lining for us. But there's no silver lining other than that, you know what I mean? So, I just don't understand the move. If you're gonna trade somebody, not even trading them, you let your ego trade him because you compared his actions to Aaron Hernandez and talking about having his baby mamas in the locker room, which I didn't even know Tom Brady had kids by multiple mamas until Ron Clark brought it up. Because nobody talks about it because that's their Lord and Savior, Tom Brady. He can't do nothing wrong. Like, so, yeah, it's just a rough situation. Hopefully Deshaun acts an a-hole and they trade him for a bucket of chicken somewhere better. So, because it's rough. It's gonna be rough being a Deshaun fan for the next couple of years because they gonna give him that big bag of money. He gonna stay. So, but if I had to put the whole season in one word and like encapsulate the whole thing, I would put up and down. And I know that's 3 words, but it's rough sledding. It's rough sledding for Deshaun. It's rough sledding for Deshaun because he has nothing there. Like, they had a really good squad. And their defense is still decent. Their defense is decent above average. But that offensive line is awful, and you don't even have your deep threat receiver no more. So it's going to be real interesting to see what he does. Hopefully he doesn't get injured. So pray don't get injured or something else crazy. So that's pretty much all I got for the Deshaun Watson. It's really he really doesn't give us a lot of content. He's a world traveler, so he does what he does and just goes on about his business. So he's not a screamer. He's not charismatic. He just does what he does. So that's it for my guy. That's it. Let's pray for Deshaun Watson and pray for America.
Assuming I'm rooting for everybody that's black. Yeah. Assuming I'm rooting for everybody that's black. Yo. Look. Assuming I'm rooting for everybody that's black. Spent thousands of racks on handmade new rags. Assuming I'm rooting for everybody that's black. That's everybody from sports to college class to rap.